finding what is essentially fresh fruit 250 years later is pretty spectacular.
Cherries seem to play a part in President George Washington's legacy, and the newest discovery at his former home just won't let the legends go. In the cellars in Mount Vernon, Washington's Virginia Plantation, archaeologists uncovered glass bottles filled with cherries and fruits.
The total bottle count was 35 bottles. That's recovered from 6 different storage pits. Of that 35, 6 were broken, so 29 of the bottles contained intact fruit contents. Of that, 12 bottles had cherries, 16 bottles had berries, probably gooseberries or currants, but we haven't confirmed that. And the last bottle had mixed cherries and berries.
Researchers found the bottles accidentally, as Mount Vernon is undergoing a $40 million restoration project. Archaeologists believe the bottles were placed in storage pits in a cellar, which was then paved over with a brick floor. Besides the Washington family, Mount Vernon was also home to hundreds of enslaved men, women, and children. It was likely they were the ones who picked and then preserved the fruit.
Plantations like Mount Vernon are where all of these different styles of cooking and different plants and animals came together with European, native, and African antecedents. And all of that stuff is woven into a new cuisine, an American cuisine, and this is part of that. So there is a lot of information that we're excited to get from these bottles, and they can tell us a lot about what life was like here.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture plans to conduct DNA testing on the well-preserved 250-year-old fruit.
Presumably they ended up on the Washington's table and were eaten either as just fruit out of the bottle, or they were baked into other confections or used in a different manner. We do know that the Washingtons were very fond of ice cream. These could have also ended up in ice cream, who knows.
While the story about George Washington not lying about cutting down a cherry tree has been all but debunked, we do know the $1 founding father ate them. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm TC Newman.